If I told you about a school that counted hotel heiress Paris Hilton and celeb tattoo artist Kat Von D among its list of alumni, your first thought might be, oh my gosh, this is the elite of the elite, right? This must be some exclusive academy out on the East Coast, right? No. The Provo Canyon School is actually in Utah, and in a stunning turn, the state has officially revoked the school's license. And this follows allegations of abuse, many of those coming from Hilton herself. Hilton spent nearly a year at the facility in the late 90s. She alleges that staff beat her, forced her to take unknown pills, placed her in solitary confinement, all while she was there. Now, state officials are dropping the hammer. They're ordering the school's Springville campus for girls to shut its doors by August 6th. The school will have 15 days to challenge it to respond. But in a 5-page letter, the Utah Department of Health and Human Services cited, quote, chronic ongoing noncompliance, pointing instances of aggressive physical contact with a client, neglected medical care, among a slew of other citations. And today, Hilton celebrated the closure that she spent years fighting for, releasing a statement where she said, in part, the little girl in me who was told she would never be believed feels so validated today. We were telling the truth. We always were. Now, we reached out to the school for comment, but we haven't heard back, and we will update you if and when we do. But here's the bigger issue. The campus's closure may help shine a spotlight on the multi-billion-dollar troubled teen industry, which has been racked by allegations of abuse for decades. And for years, the nonprofit Unsilenced has been dedicated to tracking and stopping that kind of alleged abuse. Joining me now exclusively to discuss the school's closure is Catherine McNamara, the director of IT at Unsilenced and a survivor of the Provo Canyon School herself. Thank you so much for coming on. What is your reaction? What is your emotion to the license being pulled?
Initially, when I first heard about it, because some of my friends just messaged me and told me, the day it happened, I was in disbelief. And, and then I did feel a little bit of relief. Unfortunately, it's hard to feel completely relieved about it because it took children getting hurt in order for this closure to happen. Like, people have been saying since the 70s when Provo Canyon School first opened, hey, this is abusive, this is abusive. And it took, over the years, they've housed thousands of children, many who've claimed to be abused, and it took more kids getting hurt over the years just for this to happen. And even then,
do you think it was the Paris Hilton component to it that changed things?
I think the Paris Hilton and just general awareness. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff that's come out. Like Paris Hilton started that cascade of things that happened. There was another docuseries called Teen Torture. The program on Netflix calling light to all of this industry as a whole. And I think that more than legal changes, legislative changes, and other things like that, like awareness is a huge thing that right. helps shut these places down and puts a lot of public pressure on officials to do it.
Can you, if you can you share a little bit about what you endured at the school and how you personally were able to overcome that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I went to Provo Canyon School twice. I went once when I was 15 years old, and that's when I actually met Paris. I was, I was just like kind of a mouthy teen. I never had sex, done drugs, or anything like that. And when I arrived there, I was strip searched, and right away, had all my clothes taken away, had to wear these sweats. And immediately I was just like bawling, and my parents had just left me there. And, I was put on a chair and forced to stare at a wall for hours, and eventually put into seclusion, which was isolation. I wasn't violent or anything else at the time, but I was threatened with basically being tackled. And that's how I spent pretty much like the first 6 months of my first time at Provo Canyon School, just basically being sent to what they called observation at the time. And I watched other kids get tackled by staff and, their arms twisted and taken to isolation. I saw people just like losing their minds over just the isolation and the circumstances. And it was really tough to see because I was a pretty sheltered child at that point. I was 15 years old, and I was being exposed to some really adult like scary things happening to people around me and happening to myself as well that I didn't really understand.
Are you concerned that they could come back, you know, a few years, they shift assets, they rebrand, they come in a new name, this could be a repeat, or do you think that this is going to be a real change? Do you think other institutions may now have a second look?
I think it will not be just Provo Canyon School being closed is not going to cause this industry as a whole to change. You know, I've been surrounded by survivors from other institutions that have watched their programs be closed over the years, and as a whole, the industry still continues to survive. The only thing that has actually made a dent in their bottom line has been awareness, like news stories like this. Having the Unsilence's archive online with all the DHS violations and stuff from various states, people coming and sharing their stories online and in documentaries. Awareness is pretty much the only thing that's actually started to hit their pocketbook. But just regulation alone. I mean, how do you regulate something when they pretty much keep people from calling authorities or reporting anything until they're long gone and in another state?
That's totally fair. Well, look, let me tell you something. You coming on, you sharing your story, you sharing your experience, which I know is not easy, helps. Unsilenced helps. Thank you so much for sharing a little bit more about this. You're incredibly brave and strong, and give a voice to a lot of people out there. So thank you. And I know this has been a big day. And make sure to come back anytime, especially to have this continue this conversation.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.